If you are ready to get profits rolling in without feeling overwhelmed from the complication of running your online health business, then this is the video for you. I am Joy Houston, the CEO of HealAtScale, and my superpower is helping practitioners, health professionals, health coaches who have a proven protocol and taking that protocol and turning it into an online program that makes you more money, creates a community that helps people get better results, and lets you heal at scale. All right. I'm going to walk you through how we can break down the art of getting profits rolling in into simple moves. Okay. I'm going to show my age here as a child of the 70s and say that I am going to break this down using a roller skating analogy. All right. So enter your favorite Donna Summer song. Let that play in your head while we go through this. Okay. I feel like it can be so overwhelming for people who love health and healing and wellness, fitness. It can be so overwhelming for them to dive into what they have to accomplish in the business space because you're so committed to helping people and, learning all of the things that you've had to master in order to get the human body firing on all cylinders, right? So that might not mean that you have dove into the wealth of information on how to market yourself. And then when you've done great marketing, how to turn that attention into actual sales, right? Because marketing is an art form, sales is an art form, right? That conversion between the two. And then you have to onboard or deliver in such a way that is actually scalable, right? So if you've been doing that one-on-one, you know how that works. And it can cause burnout over time, right? You're constantly trading time for money. And when you're trying to bring people in and switch from one to one to one to many with things like group programs, courses, group cleanses, however you want to navigate that, you've got a whole new set of skills that you have to develop. Okay. So I'm going to speak specifically about this move from one to one to one to many, and I'm going to break it down into two simple moves. Okay. I want you to think of it like roller skating, okay? Because if you were roller skating, you have to keep your roller skates close together, right? So in other words, let me go full screen here. If I was roller skating and I let my skates get super far apart, like unless I'm one of those like super awesome roller skaters who can do the splits while I'm roller skating, which I could back in the day, but probably not now, I'm going to tear a hamstring. Okay, right? I am going to hurt myself. So if you think about these two things that I'm going to speak to you about, these two simple moves that you need to be making in your business to get profits rolling in from like scalable online offers, you have to keep your skates close together. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what the two things that you need to do are. But I want to give you this warning that if you don't do them both in small, movements that are in harmony, in other words, if you do one a lot and you don't do the other, you're going to hurt yourself. Okay. So as I reveal these for you, please keep in mind, they are two constants that have to be happening every single day in your business, every single day. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back over to my little roller skate drawing. I'm not an artist, you can tell. I'm a marketer. Okay, but there are two moves that you need to be making. Okay, the first, obviously, if you're going to go into creating online offers, I will go ahead and color code these so we can kind of separate them. Okay, so the first thing that you absolutely have to do is you have to create, okay, and then deliver online offers. Okay. Now, the good news here is once you create it, then you're going to deliver the same offer over and over. Okay, so let's say that you're amazing at resolving autoimmune situations. Okay, so great. You're going to create your autoimmune curriculum. Okay, and then once you have created that, it's going to stay the same. Okay, and you're going to continue to deliver on that program over and over. Okay. Hopefully you'll be doing a live rolling evergreen, but that's a whole nother conversation. That's my favorite way for you to deliver on your offers. But we'll do a whole other video about all the different ways that you can deliver an online group program, okay? So that I don't bog you down with too much to think about, okay? So let me just write that a little clearer so you can see, okay? So it's create and deliver, okay? And that just means show up and do. So create and deliver your online offer. That's number one. Okay, so one roller skate is you're always either creating that offer, meaning, for example, if it's going to be like a mini member portal that's going to have supportive videos with you, whatever you need, access to testing, access to supplements, like a little mini member portal could host all of that for you, right? So the first time you have to build it, obviously you have to create it, and then the rest of the time you're just delivering on that. There's lots of different ways to do it. In the live rolling evergreen model, it's probably you've built it, and then you're showing up, like whether it's once a week or once every other week, to do live Q&A with that community. That's the one roller skate. Makes sense, right? You have to have online offers that you can get people into in a scalable way if you want to jump from one-to-one to one-to-many, okay? So you have to create and deliver on your online offers. That's roller skate number one, okay? Now let's come to roller skate number two, okay? And I think that this is obvious, okay? You need to cultivate a relationship with people, maybe I could write better. Okay, you want to cultivate a relationship with people interested in that offer. That's number two. Okay. Now, can you see that if you do not cultivate this relationship with people that are actually interested in that offer, then that's where you're going to have a really hard time. As a matter of fact, I have seen way too many practitioners get really frustrated and actually throw in the towel or blame their mentors or whatever, because they're like, I spent all this time and I organized my protocol into an online program. And they did, right? They went into their own little rabbit hole and they filmed all the videos and they made all the handouts and they did all the things. And then they poked their head out of their little rabbit hole and there was no other rabbits around that were even remotely interested in what was going on in that rabbit hole. Okay. And then it hurts, right? Like much like two roller skates getting too far apart and rips your hamstring, that hurts. Okay. So focusing all of your attention on building your offer without simultaneously maintaining a relationship with people who are going to be interested in said offer when it becomes ready, that's going to hurt you. Okay, it's going to feel like nobody wants me, nobody loves me, I have all this expertise and I'm not able to change lives, I'm not able to help, and therefore you're feeling unfulfilled and also maybe a little bit angry and resentful and bitter because you did all the work and there's nobody there to reap the rewards, okay? So that can be very unfulfilling, it can be financially disappointing, okay? So can you see that we've got two things that we need to do? We need to create and then deliver. You don't have to create it once, create and deliver your online offers. And you need to cultivate a relationship with people who would be interested in that offer. Okay. Now, here's the thing that you have to realize. Okay. You have a bunch of people. Okay. Let's draw them over here. Okay. We have people over here who are in pain. They have some kind of problem. Okay. And these people who are over here. Okay. We've got all these people who are over here. We've got all kinds of things. We'll even draw a little unicorn because we have to make a space for every different kind of being today. Okay, so there are people who have some kind of pain point that you can help them solve. Okay, so we'll put something good over. We don't want it to be red. Okay, you've got the solution. Okay. Okay, you need to be getting the attention of all of these people over here, right? You need to capture their attention as you go around this roller rink multiple times with content and refining your offer, right? So once you have these two right here, so once we've got these two roller skates running, we know that as a business owner, as long as we want to keep cycling through money and making our, this month's ceiling in profitability, our new floor the next month, and we want to keep rising up that ladder, which is totally possible with the right coaching and help, okay? We know that we're basically going to keep going around this circle, moving as many of these people right here over to our solution as possible. And then we're going to assess ourselves once we've got them, okay? So we've moved our friends over here. This is a different pin, but it doesn't really matter, okay? We've moved all of our people over here. Okay, we want to continually assess ourselves and say, hey, what was working great to move people over here and what was working not so great? Okay, and then we're going to cultivate that relationship some more with people who would be interested in our offer. Okay. So basically, we're constantly going around in a circle in our business, doing our best to up level the way we do this, cultivating a relationship with people who are interested in our offer. And then as we learn and grow, we might find out that there's a little more that we need to do in order to deliver on our offer ever better. So we get raving fans who naturally refer to us, share their successes on social media and tag us, invite us to do collabs because they're so happy with the impact that we had on them that they want their audiences to know about that too. Okay. So if you get overwhelmed with, oh my God, I need to build a funnel. Oh my God, I have to get active on social media. Oh, I have to do all these emails. Oh, I have to create webinars. Like, no, you can take it down to its simplest components and calm your brain, your nervous system, and get a more positive, hey, it's roller skating, right? So even more a fun concept of what it means to constantly get like profits and people and your wait list, right, growing, get all of that rolling in with just two simple moves. What can I do today to either create or deliver on the offers that I have? And what can I do today to cultivate a relationship with people who would be interested in that offer? Think of it in those very simple components, okay? Now, if you don't know all the different ways that you can do that, well, what are the ways that I can create an offer? If you don't know the ways to create online offers, like DM me. I'm at Real Joy Houston, right? Real Joy Houston at over at Instagram. Come and find me, DM me, tell me what your challenge is, okay? And if I have assets that I can give to you for free, great. If working with me is something that you need, I'll tell you what that looks like. If I have people I can refer to you for the holes in your business that you need to plug in order to get profits rolling in, dude, I am a fan for people who are committed to everyone else's health in winning. I want them to win, okay? So if you're having trouble understanding how to create and deliver online offers, let's get that fixed, okay? The other issue that you might have is you might be overcomplicating the art of cultivating a relationship with people who would be interested in that offer. Is it possible to build fancy funnels that have upsells and downsells and tracking and ads running to them? Absolutely. Okay. But do you need to start there? Should you even start there? If you're tech overwhelmed and you don't know how to do that, no, you shouldn't, okay? Thankfully, we live in this amazing modern era where we have access to free platforms where we can connect people and put out content. We can move them into chat conversations or DM conversations. We can ask the right questions in the right order to do like a sell by chat process. And from that, we can gain enough clientele and profits that if we're not good at some of this marketing, funnel building, the things that you do need to have, right? Because if we look at this, look at this outer area here, right? So this outer area, let's talk about this roller rink here, okay? Do you need to have super cool things that make up your roller rink, which is really, the roller rink in this analogy is really just your online environment, okay? So what we're talking about out here on the outside, the rink, okay? The rink actually equals your online ecosystem, basically, okay? And too many people believe that online ecosystem has to start with your website. Your website is actually not the most profitable piece in your online ecosystem. It's one of the least profitable pieces in your ecosystem. When you build a website correctly as a health professional, it's less of a digital brochure that is selling your services, and it's more of a conversion tool, a way to collect people's information so that we can nurture a relationship, okay? It's very rarely are they going to be like, I'm going to find you online and then I'm going to book with you and I'm going to spend tons of money. Rarely happens, okay? I wish it was that way, but it's not true, okay? So the rink is basically your online ecosystem, okay? And you want to lean into lower cost or even free platforms that can let you get the dialogues started so you can close enough people into your offers and roll them into your offers that you can then layer on the coaching you need, the technical help that you need, the team that you need to grow bigger and bigger and bigger at every phase. Remember, we've got 2 roller skates. We're constantly moving them forward. The first set of little moves you make on the rink might be, hey, I'm getting active on one particular platform. Maybe you love YouTube, maybe you love Instagram, doesn't matter to me, but you're picking a platform on which you cultivate a relationship with people who'd be interested in what you have to offer. Okay. And on your other roller skate, you are clear on exactly what you want to offer. And when you're starting out, it might be just the one-on-one consultations with you on a platform like Zoom. That might be the very first sort of roller skating act in your roller skating performance, okay? And that's completely fine. But ultimately, we do need to have an online ecosystem that lets you month over month make your profit ceiling this month, your profit floor next month, okay? And that does take a comprehensive rink over time, but it does not stop you from moving your roller skates forward every single day. Go on a platform that's free and cultivate a relationship with people who would be interested in what you offer. Okay, make sure you have a way to deliver on that offer. Make sure you're clear on what that offer is. And every single day, you can move your business forward in this way and increase your profit slowly over time without getting overwhelmed, right? If you need help with this, you can book a game plan session with me and the health marketing strategist that we have here over at HealAtScale.com, okay? So if you need some clear guidance on exactly how to do this step by step and you want our help in doing that, please go on over and do it. You are meeting with some strategists that have already made millions for your peers, and there's no reason that you should not tap into that success. All right. If this has simplified things for you and made your nervous system a little more calm about growing your business, then please share this with other practitioners that need to settle in a little bit, bring it back to the basics, and just do 2 simple moves every single day. Focus on creating or delivering their offers, and focus on creating a relationship with people who want that offers. It's really that simple. You take care, and I will see you in the next video.